Can.
Okay, great. Well, welcome everyone. I am excited today to share the vision of Nu Skin, and I have two very special guests from the company that are going to help me along with this presentation. And I can probably share Nu Skin for hours upon hours. I've been a product user for 20 years. The Tillotson family are dear friends. Been building the business for 9.5 years. And I love the company. I love the culture. I love the people. And it's just so empowering every day to get up in the morning and know that you can help and serve and impact people's lives. And as Nick shared, I was an attorney. I've been in the financial services world as an entrepreneur for over 20 years. I'm going to be 54 next month. I can't believe it. Thank God for Nu Skin's devices. Hopefully I look a lot younger. And it was interesting because when I graduated law school, I became a lawyer and I hated it. I never worked for anyone else. I hated having a boss. And I was fortunate because my father taught me to be an entrepreneur and the value of hard work as a young boy shoveling snow in New York. And I realized that taught me a lesson of self-confidence. And I think with what's happening in the world now, we always have to be thinking of reinventing and pivoting. You know, we're in this new normal where something that worked 90 days ago doesn't work today. And Nu Skin is an incredible vehicle for those that are teachable, that want to create something for their family. So when I sold my consulting business, our dream was to travel the world, my wife and I. And I saw that the world was getting closer. This was 9.5 years ago because we were living in San Francisco through technology. And now with social media, we are one share away from a photo, a video traveling around the world. And what I'm most grateful for of this business, of course, is lifestyle and the development, is the people you meet on the journey, whether they work for the company or their fellow distributors. They're all people that are special, giving back, unique, and want to make an impact. So let me share my screen with everyone. And I hope the PowerPoint keynote works. So this is our headquarters. We're located in Provo, Utah. My wife and I live in Alpine, about 10 minutes away. I can't wait till the world goes back to some type of normal so you can see the company. There's nothing like visiting the Nu Skin campus. It just gives you a feel of and an emotional connection to the company. And even though I'm so close, I'm frustrated because I used to go there for lunch with my wife and go to the store to buy products and see all of our friends. So I know we will be back there soon, and you're going to need to come and have a Team Elite University in person, even though the online ones are great. So our mission is to empower people to improve their lives with a rewarding business opportunity, innovative products, and most importantly, an enriching and uplifting culture. And I get so excited for every Nu Skin event. I feel like I was just started this business yesterday. And that's such a great feeling because I've done a lot of things in my life and I'm never as excited as I am to wake up and be able to do Nu Skin and grow the business. So today, we're going to cover 5 business principles. And if you're buying a business, looking at stock, looking at real estate, these are principles and a matrix that you could use for anything. And we're going to specifically be discussing Nu Skin. And I would write down 1 or 2 things to remember. We're going to talk about market trends. We're going to talk about products, the company, our compensation plan, and timing. So, Justin, are you with me? Can you come on screen and...
What's up, Jeff? I'm here.
There you are. So our first special guest speaker is Justin Keisel. He's also from Utah. He's a general manager of the US, and I've gotten to know him pretty well over the last few months that he's been with the company. He was with the company and then he went somewhere else and then he came back because he knew the best place to be in the world was Nu Skin. He's been married for 25 years, has 5 kids, speaks Korean, and I didn't know this. Justin was a quarterback for Utah.
A long time ago, Jeff. That was a long time ago, but it was fun.
So when I see him in the Nu Skin lobby and we're meeting, I might just go to try to tackle him to see how swift he is on his feet. So he's going to be helping me on some of these parts. So the most important thing is that when you're looking at any business, you need to be looking at the bright spots, right? Where there's a lot of global monies flowing. And Nu Skin is a bright spot because we are working on social media. Everyone wants to look and feel young. In-home beauty, right? You can't get out. And I always say, no one is buying pants because we're all on Zoom. Everyone's investing their money in shirts and skincare because I've never seen anyone above here for the last 3 months. Anti-aging is going to be $1 trillion industry. And technology, the fact that we're able to have this meeting online and people from all over the world can attend is incredible. And we have a changing workforce. People want to be able to work from their phones. Now they want to be able to work where they feel comfortable and safe without any risk of COVID-19 or anything else. So Nu Skin is perfectly positioned in front of that. Justin, I'd like to, you know the numbers, you're working with the company. Speak to us about a really fast growing segment of Nu Skin's business and where it's coming from.
Well, I think you nailed it perfectly. And what I love, first of all, I am so grateful to be back at Nu Skin. 14 years here and then 7 years away. And I'll tell you that I had a great run during that 7 years, but it's been so good to be back with the company that I loved the whole time I was gone. And it's just really, really fun to be back. And especially to be a part of the amazing growth we're experiencing in the United States right now. And, you touched on some of these trends. We're certainly seeing growth in a lot of different segments, but like many companies, the fastest growing segment for sure is the millennials that, as you have here on this screen. But we're also seeing tremendous growth though with others. 35 to 50, we're seeing a lot of people having success. You just threw your LumiSpa up there, Jeff, and I'll tell you, we are shattering records of selling that thing right now. We're already the world's #1 at-home beauty device brand, and with the pace that we're selling those LumiSpas, and with a new beauty device tool coming out later next year, we don't have any intention of letting hold of that #1 ranking anytime soon. And so there's some great trends, and people of all ages are having success. But certainly we're seeing a lot of success with millennials leveraging their social platforms and their social presence to be able to have success. And it's been fun to be a part of that.
Awesome. Hang in there with me, Justin. I'm going to need your help. So this is really important. As the world changes, I used to love this slide and say, wow, Nu Skin's a platform. We can do business in over 50 countries. And then what I realized after COVID-19 is, yes, we are a platform. Yes, we can do business globally. And we're totally different because as the world changed, I've watched Uber and Airbnb, they're getting crushed in a negative way. People aren't traveling. They're not using Uber, right? So the most efficient business model, and as a business person, and all my friends are entrepreneurs, I was on the phone with a friend in New York the other day, I challenge him, I say, if you show me a more efficient business model with a higher upside, I'll come work for you. And they're always like, they can't. We have no inventory, no employees, and we can do business all over the world. So a platform is very important. And what's great is as a distributor, I don't have to worry about managing it. It's Justin's job and 5,000 employees of Nu Skin. So most people are really baffled by what we do. And, typical distribution, manufacturer, then there's the company has to pay advertising, marketing, promotion. If they're a skincare company and they're in Saks Fifth Avenue, they have to pay that real estate. And then there's tons of overhead. And then there's the retailer. And that's without getting international. Nu Skin is direct. So all the money that's spent on those other things is invested in research and development. And that's very, very powerful. What do you think, Justin? Because you're experienced in a lot of different industries, what makes this so powerful for someone who's looking at the business, like an entrepreneur?
Yeah, I'll tell you, one of the things I've been most grateful for is the investment that the company's made in recent years, particularly in technology and manufacturing. And that's paid off so big for us these last few months as we've seen this major uptick in our business. We've seen a lot of pressure on our manufacturer and our supply chain. And to the point that I was really worried multiple times we were going to have to stock out of some of our key products. But because we've vertically integrated our supply chain, it's given us so much more leverage, so much more ability to respond quickly. And we've been able to avoid what historically would have been stockouts for us. we've still had to, for a few days, stock out. I know you guys, many of you on here know, we've had to stock out of a few products due to the just incredible growth. But boy, have we avoided many others that because of that vertical integration. Also, we went to the cloud this last year with our technology, and that has also afforded us so much more flexibility. We're more nimble than we've ever been from a technology standpoint, allowing us to provide better tools and better information more quickly to our affiliates, and paying on a daily basis instead of historically a monthly basis. There are so many ways that our technology and our manufacturing have innovated in recent years, and it's providing us greater flexibility and a greater ability to support you, which is our ultimate goal. We're here for you. So Jeff, it's coming together, and we're not going to stop there. We're continuing to work to improve.
And I think what's important about being in the web with Amazon Web Services is we're going to be able to take 35 years of information and put it in the cloud and be able to get very customized to people as we move forward in the business. And I love what you said about the distribution and how you guys have made this investment. I was speaking with someone from another company, and she was very disappointed, and she had to leave her company because she's like, they were OSS. And I was like, she texted me, I'm like, what's OSS? She's like, out of stock. And I was like, wow. And I was on the phone looking for a bicycle for a friend of mine in New York. And I spoke with a guy who's selling Trek for 20 years. And he said, my friend's tall like I am. And he said to me, oh, I'll be able to get you the bicycle in December. And I'm like, excuse me? I'm like, he's like, yeah, we're out of stock because this is Trek, big. They supported a team in the Tour de France, big company, right? He's like, we haven't produced bicycles in 90 days. He's like, and he looked on his system. He's like, all over the country. So I am so grateful that we are partnered with a company that has not only the financial resources, but yeah, out of stock 2 days is different than out of stock like we don't know when. So I would like, Justin, I'm gonna need you there, but is Tanner Gibb, can he come on screen? Where's Tanner? Let's see. Not Sunless Tanner, Tanner Gibb. Where is Tanner?
Wouldn't let me click the button, but now I'm on. Okay. Thanks, Jeff. How you doing?
So this is another really special guest from Nu Skin's research and development team. I've gotten a chance to work with Tanner, my wife and I, a lot. He's a fluent Spanish speaker. He is knowledgeable about Pharmanex and Nu Skin. And what I've learned about Tanner, working with him on Zoom a lot, I've seen him more on Zoom in the last 6 months than I have in my 9.5 years with Nu Skin, which is incredible, is he is so knowledgeable and passionate about what he does and has real life advice on how these products benefit your life. So Tanner, I'm going to have you share about Nu Skin's team and what makes us different in the science.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, Jeff. I mean, I've been with the company now over 10 years and I love what I do. I'm a research and development scientist. I work in the communications department, but what's great about my job is I get to work with all these different touch points in our R&D team. We have a whole research team with PhDs. We have development scientists that develop products. We have regulatory, making sure that we're following all the rules around the world. We have a marketing team. We have engineering scientists. I mean, we have so many different scientists. At the head is Joe Chang, PhD, over 75. He's founded Pharmanex along with many other scientists in the pharmaceutical industry, bringing that pharmaceutical-like approach to creating high-quality products. Mark Bartlett, he's my direct boss, incredible man. He's an Australian. He studied immunology, got his PhD, studied so many different things, and brings that science and expertise to the company. Helen Nags, the other VP over our Nu Skin side, a biochemist. One of the great things that I love just personally about the company and working with a team of scientists is that, we see so many other companies that market, one product created by one doctor or one scientist. And, collectively as a team, we have PhD scientists in so many different areas, from immunology to biochemistry to chemistry to nutrition to pharmacology. I mean, you name it, we probably have a PhD scientist on board. And that collective brain, I call it like this super brain of knowledge and information, allows us to do things that pretty much no other company out there can do. And so our science has received, so many, posters and awards and presentations and patents. Just a second on the patents here, 32 patents are pending related to our age lock technology specifically. So thinking about the galvanic spa and with those adjusting currents to your skin so that it avoids the need to actually go into a spa and get a spa treatment and be a professional and learn what is the exact level of direct current that this skin type needs for this particular treatment. It avoids all of that. It's all programmed right into the device, and it's patented technology. So no one else in the world can copy that. I mean, patents related to our LumiSpa, to our ageLOC Youth Blend, which is one of our incredible anti-aging products that we sell.
Hey,
Patents
Tanner,
related to so many different things. Yes.
I have a question. Where you brought up the LumiSpa. What have you, I mean, it's a unique device, right? What are some of the benefits? Because it has to do things that no other device in the market does, because we sold 2 million units in 18 months. And I don't even know, maybe Justin can share later globally how many we've sold since then. What makes it so special?
Yeah, globally, I can tell you, it is one of our top sellers. I mean, LumiSpa, Galvanic Spa, ageLOC Youth, TR90. I mean, they're in the top 5 globally, and so they're doing well and they're not slowing down. But just related to our LumiSpa device, I mean, it's an incredible skincare device. I mean, years and years and years of research and development went into it. It's got this oscillating technology to it. So we looked in the industry and said, you know what, one of the major concerns is being able to clean your skin. And you want to clean your skin in the right way. There were all these brush devices that just were not hygienic. They didn't clean very well. Some of them vibrated, but we did some research and we found out, hey, the vibration is actually at the base of the bristle. At the top of the bristle, it's actually not vibrating. So any movement on your skin is literally just scratching your skin. And so we said, there's got to be a better way. So we created these incredible heads. We tested them. We tested over 70 different cleansers to be able to adapt to the skin and provide the benefits that we cared about. But yeah, this incredible oscillating technology, I mean, if you can think about it, it rotates one direction in the middle, and then it rotates another direction on the outside. And so this oscillating movement, and we did testing to make sure that this kind of movement would massage the skin and stimulate these anti-aging proteins. In fact, interesting side note for you guys, we did some testing with that, and if you overstimulate the skin, it can actually damage the skin. And if you don't move it enough, it doesn't stimulate those anti-aging proteins. So that's just some of the research in the back end to make sure that, hey, we have the right movement, we have the right frequency to be able to, clean the skin, to clean the inside of the pores, and provide some incredible results that you're just not going to see anywhere else in the marketplace. And like I said, 70 different formulas we tested, because you want to get that slip and grip that I call. You want to get the right amount of moisture and ingredients on the skin to be able to allow the unit to do what it does for those anti-aging benefits. If it's too thick, it's not going to penetrate the skin and give you the benefits. If it's too thin, it's going to irritate the skin. So all this testing that went into it, and it's something that I actually use, and I'm a scientist and I'm a guy, but LumiSpa, it's incredible. It's taken over the world.
I use it too. And what's so funny is, before this came out, I won't share the name of the device, but there was a device that cleanses skin, and my wife had it. And after all the science came out, that device is now used to clean her wedding rings. That's because it's able to get the dirt out of it. So here are some of the results from our devices. And everyone gets results. I use all these devices too. They're great because once we're back to normal, you can do half-face demos. We have tons of videos showing, like I love the Jello video on all these devices. And the reason why we sell them is because at the end of the day, people don't really care about the science. They need to know it delivers results. And that's really important. Tanner, we have a lot of different entry points. Can you take a minute and share the nutritional and the value of the scanner? Because everyone right now is talking about wellness. And I love the Pharmanex supplements. I've been using them for 20 years. What makes them different in like a minute or less?
Absolutely. So we have products for everyone. I mean, social sellers that do really well, incredible price points, for the world. Beauty devices. I mean, we're a leading device company in the world, and we're not slowing down. I mean, we have devices that are being cooked up for the future in terms of boost and other technology. Nutrition and measurement. I mean, this is my passion. I love nutrition. In fact, some distributors only think that we have, toothpaste and mud mask and LumiSpa, and that's about it. But we have so many incredible nutrition products. Going back into the history, Joe Chang, a pharmaceutical scientist, I mean, bringing that pharmaceutical approach of doing clinical studies, using the right ingredients, using bioavailable forms of those ingredients, using stable forms of those ingredients in the right amounts based on clinical studies. We put all of that science into these incredible products, and we can measure the difference. It's something that no one else in the world can do. We have multiple patents that protect this technology. You alert to it. It's the biophotonic scanner. It measures a class of antioxidants. And what I love about it, I mean, other than the studies and the science, which I've all read, is that it really becomes this motivational tool that improves people's diets. It improves people's lifestyles. They feel better, they sleep better. It's this whole positive cycle of being able to measure the difference of if your supplements are working, if they have the right ingredients. And we have so many products that are guaranteed to increase your scanner score or your money back when used as directed. LifePak Nano, ageLock Youth, G3, Eye Formula for those that care about their eyes. I mean, we have a nutritional product for just about every kind of health need that people are looking for.
Thank you, Tanner, so much. And what I love about it is from a business standpoint, as you said, we're the only company in the world not only measures, we offer 100% money back guarantee. So if your score doesn't go up, you get your money back. And I've never seen that happen. Well, Tanner, thank you so much for being with us. Justin's still with us, right? The company man.
You bet I'm still here.
Awesome. So Justin, I would love you to share. We're traded on the New York Stock Exchange. Why is that important?
Well, I think for me, it gives credibility. My most recent company was not publicly traded, and it was a great company. But when you see the vetting process that goes into becoming a publicly traded company and the scrutiny that publicly traded companies are under constantly, I think it provides real credibility that this is a company that's committed to doing what it says it's going to do and stands behind it. But it also allows anybody that wants to be able to go and access any information they want, because we report on a quarterly basis what's going on. And so I think being publicly traded provides anybody that wants to know about Nu Skin access to all the information that they find important.
Totally. And so, you know, we're almost the same age, I think. And Nu Skin's been around, I think, coming on 36 years. Why is that important? Obviously, we have the transparency. You can see, hey, we have, I don't know, 220 million in cash. What is that longevity? What does that mean in our industry and for people that are today looking at this business saying, I'm going to start? Why is that important?
I think you don't have to look very far to find companies that have started and had a great story and were committed to doing good things, but didn't have staying power. Companies that really had potential. But the truly great companies are the ones that last, the ones that build a brand and establish a business model that has this staying power. And that's what Nu Skin's been able to build. And it's been built largely on the shoulders of wonderful people like you and others, Jeff, who are committed to integrity, committed to empowering other people. And that's what makes Nu Skin so great. It's a company that has stood the test of time, and we are so financially strong. We're prepared to be able to continue to invest in the right things and do the right things. And we're committed to a long future of empowering others.
Thank you. That's awesome. So as we shared before, we have a business platform. So what I always tell people is you might live in Utah and maybe never left the state of Utah, but through social media, people know people know people. And it's so cool. We get to speak with people and help people all over the world without having to ship products and you guys dealing with all the logistics. Could you share a little bit, like under a minute, on Nourish the Children? Because to me, this shows the type of people we are. Like, it's bigger than us. And it's not just about what we can do. It's what we can serve the world. Can you share about that for me?
Yeah, Jeff, this is, when you start talking about great companies, all great companies that have stood the test of time have a significant amount of heart that's associated with the company. And the Nu Skin heart is big. And it's not something that's just talked about, but there's evidence of being a force for good all over the world. And it goes grassroots down to leadership levels and individual teams, all the way to the company and the Nurse the Children and Force for Good foundations. But Nurse the Children at the core is all about feeding children who otherwise would be without meals. We've been able to donate hundreds of millions of meals and literally every day changing people's lives, empowering them to be able to have a more prosperous and promising future. And so for me, our causes that we support and the good that's done on a daily basis is my favorite part. The culture of Nu Skin is real, it's ongoing, and you see it around the world, and it's epitomized through our leaders and the good that they do as well.
Yeah. So, and especially now during these times, even sometimes you feel bad for yourself. There are other people less fortunate. It's always important to give back. I want you to hang with me if you can.
You got it.
Great. So let's talk about compensation. Right. Every business person looks at, is it worth my time? It's opportunity cost. If I'm not going to do this and I can do this. So is my time valuable? And I'm a financial person. So when I looked at the compensation plan, it made total sense. It's about leverage. And I find that most people are taught around the world very linear, including Justin, because he works for a company. They trade time for money. It's very hard. And I mean, Justin has a big job. Most people don't become GMs at a publicly traded company. So for most normal people, it's like, how do you get ahead? And that's through leverage. It's through building a consumer base, and it's through empowering a team. And our compensation plan, I like to say, is 3 parts. You know, we have people that start as brand affiliates. What I love about Nu Skin, and so many people are shocked, there's no charge to join. You get wholesale pricing, and you get access to a global platform. And that's in the web, that's run by like some rock star technology people. And you can make retail profit. You can get paid daily. Like if you start today, you can make money and have it in your bank account today to pay a bill tomorrow. And now more than ever with what's going on in the world, people need that. And then there are people that want to become brand representatives. They want to go through, we call it a test. They want to say, hey, there's a qualification period of an accumulation of points through you and your team and your team's customers, and they become a brand representative. And it takes work. You know, you're going to have to learn the business and be coachable. And then there are people that become brand partners. Those are people at some level that want to create a larger business. They want to empower others, and they want to really take part in the leadership part of our compensation plan. And to me, that's where it gets really fun. And here's a compensation summary. And what I want to stress is anyone can do Nu Skin. And Justin's seen distributors from all over. You don't need to speak English. You don't need to have an education. I like to say you need to be motivated. You need to have a big dream. You have to have integrity, and you have to be willing to do the work. And if you look at the numbers, right, to go to the top of the compensation plan, those are big numbers. But it's like anything else. You know, I wanted to be a lawyer. I had to get good grades in undergrad, to go to college, to go to law school and pass a bar. Nu Skin is that test. What's great is anyone can do it. Justin, what are you seeing right now in the way of brand affiliates, you know, where a lot of people are making a couple of $100? Are you seeing a big increase? Are you seeing a lot of people progress and qualify for free trips? Share with us just really quickly what you're seeing from a company.
Jeff, the thing that I'm most excited about is as we look at, and we came into the beginning of this year with a simplified plan, I thought. We went from a lot of business promotions and a lot of activity to a real simplified plan where we're going to focus on a few of the basics, and we're going to do those basics better than we have historically. And so many people have simplified their approach and simplified the way they're doing things. And I'm happy to say, when you look at that top tier that you have over there, we're on pace to shatter the record of people that have achieved that top tier this year. We may more than double the previous record from a single year of people that have achieved that. But so it's fun to see so many people achieving their big dreams, but we're also seeing a lot of people in the very beginning having success with their own individual goals. The first title over here you see is basic brand representative. In order to do that, you have to submit what's called a letter of intent. We're seeing record number of people achieving that milestone right now as well, which is creating some meaningful early income for those people. So it's really fun to see so many people coming in under this simplified approach with a vision for whatever they might want. They may not have the goal to achieve that far right, and that's okay. Wonderful. There's a place for everybody here, but I love seeing so many people, record number of people, in fact, achieving these milestones. It's really fun.
Justin, thank you so much, brother. Great seeing you.
Great to be with you. Thank you.
Why
Jeff.
do you want to become a brand rep? Because at brand rep, you get paid more and you get to go on free trips. Actually, they're not free. They come out of Justin's corporate credit card. And
you work really hard to earn them.
Yeah, you got to work hard, but they're incredible. And starting July 2nd, we find out about our next success trip, which is awesome. I want to end. And Nick, I think you're early because I have my clock. I have at least 2 minutes and 45 seconds, even though I see your handsome face.
Nick's excited.
Yeah. Timing. Everyone around the world, I've traveled all around the world. They say, you have to be at the right place in the right time. And I'm like, someone's been lying to you. because you could be in the right place at the right time without taking action and know what happens. You were just in the right place at the right time. Now is an incredible time. As Justin and Tanner shared, we have these patented innovative devices that are selling. We're moving millions of devices right now, and products, and Tanner and toothpaste, consumables that people use on a monthly basis. And North America specifically is the largest market for our business. And we're seeing this incredible growth because of our partnership with Nu Skin. We're seeing them support us with the right products at the right prices and the right platforms. And what I love is anyone can build this business with the right desire. And what I would say is, if you're new and hearing this for the first time, go back to the person that invited you. They're going to show you how to register for an account for no charge. They're going to recommend some products. You're going to see some products that you're going to want to use. My wife and I, we've used these for 20 years. I love Nu Skin and Pharmanex products. And then they'll coach you and work with you to set up a business plan to reach your goals. People join Nu Skin so they can have their own business, and this might be your first entrepreneurial journey, and you'll have a group of people. I call us your cheerleaders that are going to match your energy and